Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you are watching this. I am your instructor for Biology 2320, Human Anatomy. My name is Dr. Saloom. Dr. Saloom, Professor Saloom. Saloom is fine, or Saloom if you want to anglicize it. I will be your instructor for the next 16 to 17 weeks, and I will do my best to give y'all a good advertisement of what the course is going to be like, what I am going to be like for the semester, and maybe this section is for you or this section is not for you. This is a hybrid course, which means that we meet once per week in a classroom. Mandatory attendance once per week. I am currently looking at fall 2024. And this is the Thursday class, which meets 1 to 2:20 in SI 353. So I just wanted to give you a brief introduction of what you should be clicking on in Canvas, and also let you know that Canvas is the only thing that you need to click, check, every week, multiple times per week. This is your course homepage. This is what you need to look at. I will not be pulling from resources outside of Canvas. We have the learning management system. We're going to use it. So this is what your course homepage looks like. Your course homepage is your landing page. It has when you meet, my name, just in case you forget, and then my office, which is right around the corner from the classroom. I have student consultations, office hours, whatever. If you've heard of me, you know that I do spend a lot of time with students. Students are my priority above all else. This is why I do this job. And so I am available to meet and to help you starting this week, starting week 1, not in week 15. So I have this Zoom link. If you are an off-campus person, if it's hard for you to be on campus, you can absolutely meet me via Zoom. Just click this link, guaranteed. When you ask me when we should meet or how we should meet or how you should find my Zoom room, you're going to email me and then be sitting there and waiting for it when it's right here in front of you. So this is my Zoom link. You can meet me anytime, just schedule an appointment with me. I have my in-person hours posted here, which is the hours that I'm sitting in my office, and you can just pop in. I will figure those out and put them up, first 2 weeks when I figure out my schedule. And then my contact, which is directly through Canvas. Please do not email me, message me through Canvas. Canvas is my teaching virtual world, so use it. Lecture sections are required. You absolutely need to be in class. Otherwise, this would be an online course. It is designed for you to meet me, meet your classmates once per week. And then you have your required textbook. I literally do not care what edition you get. Please don't make a big deal out of this 5th or 6th edition. The images I'm using come out of the 5th edition. There was very minor changes in the 6th edition. The most important thing that the textbook, in my opinion, for this course, for my class, offers are the images, which we use in both lecture and lab. We label the images. We ask you to label them. It's anatomy, so it's very much a visual course. So I don't care what version of the textbook you get. If you are someone that can succeed without a textbook, great, good for you. If you're someone that needs the textbook for supplementary reading, absolutely get it however you can get your hands on it. If you're someone that's not going to have anxiety, if you have a slightly different textbook than the rest of the class, use the free OpenStax textbook. There's an AMP textbook. As long as you click which chapter you're on, like if we're talking about the integumentary system, go and find the integumentary system in the OpenStax textbook. Not a big deal. Okay, so that's your course homepage. And then I'll just show you the 1, 2, 3, 4. They are ordered in the order that you need them. Announcements, modules, simple syllabus, and grades. Your announcements are super important because I send out weekly announcements. I take a good amount of time to send weekly announcements and let y'all know basically like what we did in class, what we covered, and then what you should cover for next week, especially the first couple of weeks. So I wanted to show y'all this so you have it. This was from my summer class, weekly announcements, week 1, week 2, then some stuff, week 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on and so forth. So everything that you need is either in your announcements, and if you can't figure out, like I post the exam dates in your announcements, it's also on your course syllabus. Your schedule, your course schedule. You can also just search, bam, exam. You have a search bar, right? And it pulls up everything that has to do with exams. Okay, the other blue ribbon menu that you really need are your modules, and this is what the modules look like. I'm just giving you a sneak peek because they're not published in your page yet. We'll publish them as we go. You should have access tomorrow. Not tomorrow. You don't know what day it is, but first day of class. First day of class, you will have access to this. I don't want y'all like snooping around and getting anxiety and submitting things and just throwing us off. So first day of class, you will have access to the course page because that is when the semester starts. Okay, I have prescribed it as it should be. Okay, we go week by week, and as you can see in each module, it will tell you chapter 1. This is the chapter that we're on: before class, in class, after class. Everything is very self-explanatory. You don't have to go searching the whole internet. You don't have to go look around. Simple syllabus is there. It has course policies. It has learning objectives. It has institutional stuff. It's this new tool that we are now required to use because people don't know how to do their jobs. They didn't do the basic, like, one thing that they're supposed to do. We got audited, and now everybody has to use simple syllabus. Yay. And then grades. My grades are always up to date within 1 to 2 weeks of doing assignments. In-class assignments are typically 0 or 10. You either did it or you didn't. Quizzes are automatically graded. Everything is fairly up to date. Your grade is not going to magically change at the end of the semester. So what grade you have in Canvas is the grade that you have other than your lab grade, which gets factored in at the very, 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 very end. Typically, I get the lab scores at the last minute. So take that as you will. And I'll see y'all in class.